What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about things only Canadians do and think is normal. But I'm actually very excited for this topic because honestly, this is something that every culture, every nation can relate to this. We all do our unique quirky stuff we think is normal. Like in Japan, people bow as a greeting. And in the UK, people will drink afternoon tea every day. And an interesting one I heard about the United States is that when we purchase stuff, we let people take our credit card away from us and go charge it on a machine somewhere in the back, or we let people handle our credit card and take it from us, and it's no big deal. It's normal. If we're at a restaurant, they put the bill down on a piece of paper, and you put your credit card on top of the bill, and they come by and they pick it up off the table, and they go to the back and charge it, and you don't really worry, and it's just normal. And I don't know why we're so... When I think about it, and I didn't realize there was any other way, but apparently this is strange in a lot of other countries where you keep the card in your possession at all times, and now they have machines that they can bring to you, and I don't know why it's like this in America. I didn't know there was any other way, but that's an interesting one for sure that Americans think is very normal. So I'm interested to learn about stuff like this that Canadians do that they think is very normal. That might be a bit strange and certainly entertaining to me. So with that being said, let's take a look.
For this list, we're looking at aspects of Canadian culture that may appear unusual in other parts of the world, but are completely normal in the Great White North.
Okay.
And I should know, I am Canadian.
Oh.
What do you think is the most unusual thing about Canucks? Let us know in the comments.
Oh man, I might have to check out these comments at the end.
Number 10, eat ketchup-flavored chips.
Right. You know, the ketchup-flavored chips. I haven't thought about that. That is like such a Canadian thing. What is up with that? You know, I'm glad they brought this up. What? It's not that I'm mad about the ketchup-flavored chips. They don't offend me. Maybe they're good. I'm sure they are. Although I don't know what artificial ketchup flavor on a chip tastes like, per se. But why ketchup is not necessarily a flavor I would expect Canadians to just really go for? Like, why ketchup of all things? Like, if it was, I don't want to be too stereotypical, but if it was like maple syrup flavored chips or poutine flavored chips but ketchup? Ketchup flavored chips. Where'd that even come from?
Whether you call them chips or crisps, Canada is a Commonwealth country after all, flavored potato chips are a common snack across the globe.
Yes. Yes, potato chips, yes, in general. Yes, they're probably one of the best-selling snacks in the United States of all time. And I'm sure we have some weird flavors. Do we have weird flavors? Now that I think of it, do we even have weird flavors? I don't know if we have anything that compares to ketchup flavored. And there's the other one, the all dressed flavored as well. What is this? What's going on?
From barbecue to bacon, plain, rippled, or even dill pickle, the flavors of this popular snack run the gamut. However, one flavor is notoriously famous for being available almost exclusively in Canada.
Yeah, and why is it only available in Canada? Do Canadians have some kind of affinity towards ketchup-flavored stuff? Americans love ketchup. I love ketchup. I drink it out of the... all right, I wouldn't drink it out of the bottle. But I feel like Americans maybe should be given the opportunity to try, like... Maybe they should have released the ketchup-flavored chips in the United States. Like, why not? Why is it a Canadian thing? My jealousy is coming out. Why can't we have this? We don't have that flavor of chips. I want that one. I want the one I can't have.
Ketchup.
That is nice.
It's not ketchup.
Definitely not ketchup. Nicer than ketchup.
Yeah, it is.
The condiment flavored treat
What?
is a huge favorite of Canadians because it's delicious, and one that often confuses visitors from other countries.
Really?
Although its origins are a little fuzzy, it was likely inspired by the long-standing pairing of ketchup and another potato-based food, French fries.
It's the powder, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ketchup and fries. That's normal. Very normal in the United States. So, ketchup and chips. When you put it like that, I kind of get it.
The seasoning, but it's working.
There you go.
Either way,
Huh.
it's one of many unique food items that many Canucks seem to long for.
Huh.
Number
All right.
9. Wear shorts in cold weather.
What?
Yeah, the stereotypes are true. Canadian winters can be bitterly cold. But what many may not know is that the climate goes extreme on both ends.
The government of Canada is
What? Are Canadians running around in the dead of winter in shorts? This is not something I was very aware of at all. What is the reasoning? What is just cuz I mean that was like a mailman, like I guess for the sake of utility to deliver mail faster, but is this a normal behavior?
issued a warning today about a dangerous condition that seems to be spreading farther north thanks to global warming. White guys wearing shorts all winter.
Sure, some places might dip below minus 40 in the winter, but some summers can see highs of 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, sure enough. There they are, caught on the news in their shorts.
Or above 40 in Celsius, as Canadians would say. So, with such a broad spectrum, it's no surprise that locals have acclimated to drastic changes in temperature. So much so that it's fairly common to catch someone wearing shorts that you'd likely associate with warmer weather in.
Oh my goodness, he is just powering through this like it's nothing. Is this just an acclimation thing? The narrator is trying to say, Canadians are acclimated to the cold. It doesn't even affect them, but you can't tell me you're running around in 3-foot snow in your shorts and that it's not affecting you. I don't know what's real anymore.
in the winter.
It's minus 20 out there today. Why, in good heavens, are you in shorts?
Yeah, why?
I'm in shorts. Yeah.
Answer the
Why
question.
is the big question? I guess I like the cold.
After enduring the heavy cold for several months, some residents will break out the shorts and walk outside in sub-zero temperatures.
Okay.
No one's going skiing like that, but you may very well see someone walking to the store in the snow in shorts and sandals.
They didn't really answer the question. The guy, the delivery guy or maintenance guy was just like, I like wearing shorts. Now, what is this?
Some people with shorts out here. So some brave people.
Oh my
living the elements with shorts.
Number 8. Give their coins unique names.
Oh, yes. The loony and toonie. Are there any other that I don't know about? But those are genuinely, like, especially to Americans, those are pretty funny names, honestly.
In 1987, a gold-colored coin was introduced to eventually replace the Canadian $1 bill.
Dollar coins will replace the bills that are now stuffed into fare boxes, reduce the number of quarters we have to carry around, and save Canadian transit authorities $2 million annually.
Slightly
When did this happen? Hold up.
eventually replace the in 1987.
1987? That was not that long ago. Wait, what the heck? That wasn't that long ago at all that the Canadian $1 coin came out? That's like recent. What? I didn't know it was that recent.
Reduce the number of quarters we have to carry.
Slightly larger than a quarter, the $1 coin depicts Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and on the other is a bird seen widely across the country. The loon.
The loon.
Hence its cute nickname, Loony.
I want to know how that nickname spread. Like, just organically? Like, it's amazing how that works. Loony, it is a very fun name. I actually had forgotten that it's literally makes sense because it's from the loon. I just thought it was some kind of kooky, crazy, loony Canadian word that was made up, but this works too.
In 1996, the $2 bill was also replaced with a coin that received its own moniker, the toonie.
The $2 coin, that one confuses me. Is there enough $2 transactions going on to necessitate the existence of a $2 coin? Is that necessary? Not that, I don't want to I don't want to be hard on the toonie or anything. I don't want to hurt its feelings, but is it necessary? Just a question.
As in the number 2 and the loonie, even though it has a polar bear on it.
Introducing Canada's new $2 coin. Change.
There it is.
Among Canadians, these 2 coins and their unique names are quite treasured.
It's federal currency, and you people talk about it like it's a Hanna-Barbera character.
In fact, at the 2002 Winter Olympics, a lucky loonie was hidden under the ice where both the Canadian men's and women's hockey teams won their gold medals.
Oh,
it became a piece of
interesting.
Canadian lore after a loonie was hidden at center ice at the 2002 Salt Lake Winter Olympics.
Wait, there was a loonie under the ice at the Olympics? And then Canada won? The lucky loonie. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is like Canadian lore. It's just like a fun thing that these coins exist. And, I don't know. I've always wondered, like, do Canadians walk around with some kind of big coin pouch? Like it's the medieval times? Like, with your sack of gold? Like, it's your sack of $1 coins and $2 coins? Or, like, if I'm thinking practically, you probably just have a couple in your car or your bag or something like that. But I like to think Canadians are carrying around a bag with a big money sign on it with dozens of loonies in it.
As a good luck charm.
Have you ever heard of a more Canadian story than that?
No.
Number 7. Put Clamato in Bloody Marys.
Okay, this is a random one. I wasn't expecting it to go this direction. Clamato? Bloody Mary? I don't have, like, can't say I partake in the Bloody Mary very much, and I don't even know what Clamato is.
Should you travel anywhere in the world and walk into a bar and ask for a Bloody Mary, the bartender is likely to serve you a tomato juice-based cocktail.
A
Yes.
little bit of lemon juice really helps pick up the flavors in that. And that's a simple way of making a simple Bloody Mary.
But
Okay.
for Canadians, their red drink is known as a Bloody Caesar.
Clamato is some kind of tomato juice substitute, I guess?
And has one distinguishing difference from its counterpart, clam broth. Instead of tomato juice, Canadians use a mixture of both tomato juice and clam broth.
I'm sure it's better than I think, but having never heard of the existence of clam broth, you can understand where the idea of clam broth is a little disturbing to me, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
Known most famously as Clamato.
Really grabbed Canada by storm, and you...
Like tomato with a clam? Clamato? I like it a little better now.
see this drink everywhere the Canadians get together.
A signature cocktail. The Caesar is almost as common in Canadian bars as any of the high-powered beers the country is known for. So
Really?
next time you're above the 49th parallel and looking for a zesty beverage, try replacing your Bloody Mary with a Caesar.
A Caesar. A whole Canadian drink I didn't even know about. Okay, all right. I like this. I like learning about this.
Your taste buds will thank you.
That's good. I haven't had one of those like in quite a long time, I must say.
Really good.
Number
All right.
6. Send letters to Santa, who lives there.
Wow, how wholesome. Wait, send letters to Santa. Santa lives in Canada. I didn't even know that. Very good.
Every year, countless kids send letters to Santa Claus hoping to get their favorite toys for Christmas.
Right.
4-year-old Gavin isn't taking any chances. He's going straight to Santa with his list of Christmas wishes.
And he wrote it on a giant piece of paper. Like, Santa, you cannot possibly miss this. I wrote it on a piece of paper that is bigger than I am.
Yes, lots of toys.
You want lots of toys from Santa?
For Canadian youngins, it's even easier given that Santa's address is actually in Canada.
What?
It even has its own special postal code, HOH-OHO.
Wait, what? There's a Santa Claus North Pole, but isn't there I don't want to rain on anybody's like holiday parade or anything, but there's a North Pole. It's like at the top of the planet, like the North Pole. So isn't that where it would be, or you know what? Whatever. It's Christmas magic. Like Santa can be in Canada too. The North Pole in Canada, and the the code is ho 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 ho.
Kids, and kids at heart, can send letters addressed to the North Pole in Canada and are guaranteed to receive a reply.
How does he do it? No one's sure. But
Wow.
it's probably not all.
Oh, and if you send it to this address, it's a real address, and you'll get an answer? That's really great. That's actually super nice. Is that like, who does that? Like the Canadian government? Or is that, oh, what am I talking about? Santa does it. Santa does it.
Well, that hard for a guy who taught reindeer how to fly.
Whether the North Pole is actually in Canada is currently under debate.
Yeah.
But that certainly hasn't stopped thousands of kids from sending letters every year. The country's national mail carrier, Canada Post, makes use of volunteers, or Santa's elves, if you will, to help keep this program active year after year.
That's very, wow. That's very wholesome. It's very wholesome, I gotta say. I like this.
So Canada Post has hired some special letter carriers to help out. They have lots of experience making deliveries, and they definitely know the way to the North Pole. Hey, there's Rudolph and the guys now.
Number 5.
Oh, man. Okay. You know what? We're only halfway done. And this is, I'm not gonna rush this. This is very enjoyable. I'm learning lots of interesting things about things Canadians do that you think is normal. Sending letters to Santa in Canada and making all these Bloody Marys with your loonies trapped under the ice while eating your ketchup chips. So I think I'm gonna finish the end of this in part 2 and end it for now. So if you've enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in part 2 or just more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.